Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a timeless love reading. So whenever you click on this video, this is going to represent and reflect what is going on in your love life at the time. As you can tell, I have changed the setup for today's video, trying to make it as romantic as possible. I have this little pin that my grandma gave to me like 10 years ago. I've cherished it and held on to it for so long. Couldn't tell you where this is from, but I thought it was so cool and added to the vibes. So like this video and comment if you like this setup, if you like to see more setups like this. So let's go ahead and get into it. I know on my Instagram, which I will leave down below, I did a poll asking which would you like to see more, and most of you wanted to see the Zodiac hot takes. I am getting to that. That video is a little more timely, but that is coming soon, so keep an eye out for that. But a lot of you did want to see the love reading as well, so let's go ahead and get into group 1, 2, or 3. Timestamps will be down below. I'll give you a close-up of each crystal. Group 1, your crystal is bloodstone. I chose crystals that help you open up to love, help you have self-love, help to attract love, or help open up your heart chakra. So that's group 1, bloodstone. Little hair, get out of there. Okay, of course I had to include the ultimate crystal of love, rose quartz, one of my favorites. And these are all raw versions of the crystals. They have not been polished, have not been tumbled, which I love this energy. And then for group 3, we have yellow aventurine. This raw version is extra gnarly and cool. So you can pick based on the crystal, you can pick based on, whichever pile is calling to you. So go ahead, click the timestamps down below and let's get into it. Hello group 1, thank you so much for being here. I hope you're having an amazing day or night wherever you are. I'm going to get right into it, and I'm going to be pulling your cards on camera. I'm feeling extra magical and connected to the divine today, so I think it'll be really cool to see live what cards are going to pop out for you, group 1. And the question that we're asking today is pretty general. Basically, we're just asking, what's going on with your love life? Who are we meeting? Who are we connecting with? Whether you're in a relationship or single, married, open relationship, whatever your situation is for you, let this message resonate for you. All right, let's get into it. Pulling from the Santa Muerte Tarot deck. Okay, this one I wanted to flip out. So we have 4 of Swords. Beautiful. Okay, I think I want to get maybe 2 more. Can we have 2 more cards for group 1, please? 2 more cards. Oh, look at that. Look at that. 2 cards. Perfect. That tells me, group 1, that we are really connected to the divine, to God, to the universe. Whatever you believe in, this is going to resonate for you. So we have Ace of Pentacles. This is really, really beautiful artwork. And then we have 10 of Cups. Wow, group 1, 10 of Cups. I'll get into the meaning of 10 of Cups in a little bit, but I'm really liking what I'm seeing here so far. Next, I feel called to pull from the Spirit Animal Oracle. Let's get you some loving affirmations. I kind of want to ask maybe, what do we need to focus on when it comes to love? Romantic love, platonic love, self-love, whatever it may be. Okay, that one flipped out. I'm going to take it. Clear out the clutter. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. I'm kind of getting the vibe that maybe to really have abundant love, to put yourself in the best position to, find love, maybe you need to get rid of something or clear something out of your psyche, something like that. Also, I'm going to adjust my lighting so that you can still see the cards. Okay, great. Now I'm going to pull from the Affirmators deck. Oh, look how cool. Holographic, love that. Also, it is Pride Month. Happy Pride to anyone who is part of the LGBTQIA community. I hope you're having a wonderful Pride. If you're coming out this month, know that you are so beautiful and loved, and I'm so happy for you. Okay, group 1, generosity. I'm gonna read this in just a second. And I'm going to pull from the Sacred Traveler Oracle deck next. Okay, I'm really feeling like this summer is going to have a lot of exciting experiences with love, meeting new people. Things are opening back up, at least in the United States. They are opening back up, so we're having the chance to make connections in person again, which is really exciting. Okay. Traveling lightly, simplify your life. Okay, isn't that awesome? That is really cool, group 1, okay. So there's definitely something that we need to release, definitely something that we need to get rid of, whether it be physical, mental, maybe it's a person, maybe it's an object, maybe it's a belief, some kind of belief system that is holding you back from reaching this 10 of Cups, which is ultimate happiness, ultimate completion, and especially when it comes to love, 10 of Cups can represent you finally reaching a point where you have a family, you're in a committed, loving relationship, like long-term. This is like long-term happiness and commitment and love. We can see right here. There's even a little house with a heart on it. How cute. Okay. And just to get more information, I am also going to be pulling from the Smith White Centennial Tarot deck. Can we get some cards that represent their love life at this time? What's going to be happening? Who are they going to be meeting? Who are they going to be connecting with? Forming deeper relationships with at this time. Okay, so we have a couple. First, we have the Devil, which definitely makes sense. That resonates along with the traveling lightly and clear out the clutter. Next, we have 4 of Cups. Okay, interesting. And the Empress. Wow. Okay, I really love this for you, group 1, because this is telling me that you have love available to you. One of the main messages I'm getting is you have love available to you. The way I know this is with the 4 of Cups. So as we can see here, this person is sitting, they already have 3 cups, and the universe is offering them another cup. In tarot, the cups represent love, passion. It also represents in astrology the water signs Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. So if you're dealing with a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, this could mean that, you know, one of them is making an offer to you or making themselves available to you. But the thing is, group 1, is that this person, you see their body language is closed off. They're not accepting this opportunity or this blessing, even though it's right there in front of them. Ace of Pentacles. So this is telling me that you have a lot of potential. There is a lot of potential in this connection. This is like the start to something. You're going to be starting a foundation, laying down a foundation for a long-term commitment, which is awesome. The only thing I would say is it kind of seems like something is holding you back. The Devil. This is our vices. This is toxic behaviors, limiting beliefs that we're holding onto because we're scared of change, and we get comfortable. We get in these cycles where we're comfortable doing the same things, seeing the same people, and not really branching out and opening to love, because opening yourself up to love, opening your heart, it can be very scary. And I completely understand that, group 1. But I will say is that whatever limiting beliefs or preconceptions you have about love is actually closing you off from receiving this abundant love. I mean, Empress, the Empress is love. They embody love. They are a vessel of love. One of the affirmations I tell myself all the time via journaling or meditation is, I am loved and I am love. So feel free to take that and make it into your own group one. That will help you not only believe that you are loved and you are loved, but open yourself up to all this abundant love. Like it's right there in front of you, group one. This is right here in front of you. Let this represent like the love that you have been searching for. Even if you're in a relationship, maybe you're wanting to take it to the next level. Maybe things have been going, I'm kind of getting, okay, I just got this message. If you're in a relationship, the devil, maybe things have been turning a little toxic. Maybe you guys aren't communicating as well. We are in a Mercury retrograde at the time I'm taping this. Mercury retrograde in Gemini, so communication can definitely have miscommunications, slip-ups, saying things that we don't mean and then wanting to take them back, stuff like that. So if you are in a relationship, that definitely could be happening where you're kind of feeling like something needs to change because things are kind of going down the wrong path. And the good thing is that as long as you recognize that change needs to happen, it's going to lead you to this 10 of Cups. Ultimate happiness on the original Rider-Waite Tarot deck. The 10 of Cups has a picture of a house and two people and a bunch of kids just running around and being happy outside. And that represents ultimate happiness, finding a family, finding commitment, finding a long-lasting connection with someone. The 10s in Tarot represent completion of a cycle. So 10 of Cups is like you have gone through all of these steps to try to find love within yourself, self-love, trying to find love with another person or persons, and you have finally found it. But I'm not seeing this as something that you have right now. I'm seeing this more as the outcome. As long as you clear out these limiting beliefs, traveling lightly, clear out clutter. I mean, this could not be more direct, group one. Clear out the clutter, simplify your life. I'm going to read more into this frog spirit. So I'm going to go ahead and take this booklet. Frog spirit, where are you? It's a good thing this is alphabetical because that makes it, okay. Frog spirit knows that while all the other frogs are croaking away, this is a time for you to simplify and declutter your life so you can feel content on your own lily pad. Okay, I really love that. You can feel content in your own space, basically. Because this 4 of Cups is telling me that you're not completely content with what you have, yet when you do receive what you ask for, you're turning it away for some reason. It might be in connection to this 4 of Swords. This imagery is a little different from the original Rider-Waite Tarot imagery. In the Rider-Waite Tarot, the 4 of Swords has the 4 swords on the wall in a bed, and it represents you needing to take a break, stop, recuperate, think about what has and hasn't been working so far in your journey. So maybe it's a good time to just reflect on the past, think of what hasn't and has worked in your love life, and just rest. When we feel stressed and burnt out, that is not an ideal time to receive love. And so I think that also represents self-love, group one. I think it would be a really good time to pamper yourself, maybe journal. And self-love, when I say that, it's not just bath bombs and feeling good about your appearance. Self-love is really having the discipline and enough respect for yourself to work on those limiting beliefs, those toxic behaviors, stepping out of our comfort zone so that we can really embrace and receive abundant love. Awesome. So even when life isn't creating a total cacophony, we can become drawn to the excitement of lots of noise. Okay, so I'm kind of taking that with the Four of Swords, like, you have probably been distracted with your busy schedule, what other people are doing, what you are doing, what your family is doing, and you've just been so distracted and not really branching out and expanding yourself because you've been so caught up in what you're doing right now and your little bubble that you have right now. But a very strong message that I'm getting is that if you step outside of that bubble, just baby steps. My grandpa always said that the best way to make progress is through baby steps. It's not through making a huge leap at one time. Progress over a long period of time is by taking one step at a time. So I'm really seeing that getting out of your bubble or getting out of these old ideas of what you think love is or how love should be and kind of letting go of that expectation is going to be most beneficial for you. Then we have from the Affirmators deck, generosity. I give generously to those around me, no matter how much or how little I have. I know there is more than enough to go around and that the key is to allow it to keep going around without stopping. If I stop the flow, I'm like the one person at the stadium who doesn't do the wave. That's really funny. These are all really quirky and just humorous, which I like. Okay, so that makes sense with the Four of Cups. It's like you're stopping your own flow by not accepting the blessings and the love that is around you. So overall, group one, I would say, first of all, take a breather, take a rest, pamper yourself, make yourself feel good, look good, whatever it is you need to do to really settle into yourself and be connected with yourself. And maybe it's a good time to like clear out your room, you know, sell, donate some stuff that you really don't need. It could be, you know, physical things, or it could be mental things like I was saying. Maybe you think that love looks like Exhibit A, but it's really more like Exhibit B. So learning how to go from point A to point B is going to most benefit you at this time. But whatever you do right now, group one, laying the foundation, Ace of Pentacles, this represents your potential. These two cards, this represents your potential for whatever kind of relationship that you want, what your love life, what you want it to be. As long as you lay down a good foundation within yourself, then you're going to get ultimate happiness, 10 of Cups. So awesome. Accept the abundant love that's coming your way. Accept love from other people. Open yourself to new experiences. And I wish you all the best. I hope this resonates. And good luck, group one. Hello, group two. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you're having a good day or night wherever you are. I hope that you're taking care of yourself. I hope that you're having fun, laughing, and having your best life. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to be pulling cards live on camera. I'm feeling extra connected to the divine today, so I think it's going to be really awesome to shuffle on camera and see what pops out for you, what messages resonate for you, group two. So I'm going to be pulling from the Moonology Oracle deck first. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you click this, group two, this is going to represent what's happening in your love life. Who are you going to be meeting? Who are you going to be connecting with? Who are you going to be getting closer to at this time? So can we just have a couple of cards, please, for group two? What is happening in their love life? Okay, awesome. So first we have, you are very close to achieving your goal, Gibbous Moon. Next, we have take time to breathe out. And end of a tough cycle approaches. Okay, that's really good news. If you've been working towards a specific goal when it comes to love, it seems like it's definitely going to work out for you, group two, but we're going to get more information as we go along. Let's pick from the Sacred Traveler Oracle deck. So for group number two, can we get a loving affirmation? A message about their love life. What's going to be happening whenever they click on this video for group 2, what's happening with their love life? What's happening about their love journey? Okay, awesome. So, oh, we actually have 2. Even better. Keep going forward, ascending the mountain. And then we have great adventure, take a risk, venture forward. Okay, so both messages are talking about keep pushing, keep moving forward. You're very close to reaching your goal. It's like you are literally one step away, group 2, from achieving everything that you want when it comes to love. And it could be romantic, platonic love. It could be self-love, whatever type of love that will resonate for you. I'm going to pick from the wild wisdom of the fairy oracle. What are their relationships like at this time? Whatever message that comes out is going to resonate for whoever clicks on group 2. Okay. So, group 2, let's see. The unicorn and the maiden, communication with unicorn, purification, undercover action. Okay, I don't know the meaning of this card right off the top of my head. I'm not really getting much just looking from it, so we're gonna read more into that one in just a second. Next, I'm going to be pulling from the Santa Muerte Tarot deck. Ooh, that one flew out. We'll take it. Okay, this one came out in reverse. I haven't been reading reversals lately, so I'm gonna just put it like that, just for the aesthetic. But we'll see. We'll see what messages pop up. Keep going forward, take a risk, venture forward. I want to read more into that meaning. Okay, so the first one, let's start with ascending the mountain, because this is alphabetical. That'll just be easy. Oop, okay. At the very beginning. There we go. Ascending the mountain. The journey might be hard right now, but a great view awaits you. You most certainly can achieve your goal. However, you must continue forward through hard work and diligence. Do not give up. This is really giving me like 7 of Wands, like perseverance, work ethic. Even if it seems sometimes that you're going up 3 steps and falling back 2, you are still getting closer to your goal. Okay, this is really interesting. This seems to be a theme running through the groups, because I told group 1 the same quote that I'm going to tell you guys. Okay, so my grandpa used to tell me that the only way that progress is made is through baby steps, one little tiny step at a time. You do that every single day for a year and you'll make huge strides in whatever you're focusing on. Okay, every step takes you closer to the peak of the mountain. True. And when you arrive, the view will be spectacular. It will be worth all your hard effort. Okay, that's also connecting with this message right here. End of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. This card also talks about not overthinking, not stressing yourself out for no reason, basically. Like, I'm really seeing like you have a good hold, you have a good understanding, a good grasp of your love life, but you're not sure what the result is going to be. Yeah, I resonate with that as well. But what I want to know more about is this unicorn card right here, because this is puzzling me. This is like the missing piece of the puzzle that is not clear to me. So the unicorn and the maiden, let's see. Number 10, okay. Okay, divinatory meanings. The unicorn is a symbol of ancient magic's rising and purification of the earth and etheric, however you say that, realms taking place. The maiden and the unicorn standing together indicate you are receiving communications about detoxifying, clearing your environment, following your life path, and being a peaceful activist for change. More and more is coming through for you. Please know that you have a purpose, which is in the moment now. You are a peaceful being, sensitive and yet so strong and powerful. Keep some of your work secret. Do not try to attract attention. It's time to protect and help something precious and threaten to survive. Okay, I'm getting an interesting message from that card. This card doesn't necessarily relate to love, but the message I'm getting is that basically whatever you're working on outside of love, whether it be on yourself, whether it be on your job, or like a side hustle, like creative projects just for fun, like whatever it is that you're doing outside of love, when you put your all into those things, it's going to further fuel and open you up to more love, basically. I'm hoping that makes sense. Because I'm seeing that you're on this journey, okay? So like you started over here, like in this corner, and now you're like up here, like this was saying ascending the mountain, like you're almost at the top of the mountain, okay? So like there's this mountain and you're like right here. So you've made it all this way. You have done a lot of work. And it's almost over. Like you've almost reached the end of the cycle. You're very close to achieving your goal. It's just like this one more step. And I think this is a little unconventional way of explaining it, but I think if you are looking for love, whether it be like self-love or romantic love, whatever form you're looking for, the way to get it is not really to focus on getting love. It's more like focusing on yourself and putting your all into your passions is going to lead you into getting the love that you desire. Does that make sense, group 2? I hope it does. Because when we are well-rounded individuals, and I'm going to get into this Queen of Cups because I'm now kind of seeing how this relates. So when we are well-rounded individuals, when we take care of ourselves, when we have a passion, when we are fueling that passion, all of these things, when we have a lot of support, when we are surrounded by loving friends and families and comrades and whoever, that energy attracts love. So we have to be what we want to attract. If you are a being of love, that means that you love yourself, you love others, you love nature, you love animals, you love what you're doing. Very important. You love what you're doing. That is you are embodying what you want to attract. Queen of Cups. Okay. So Queen of Cups in Tarot, and I'm just reading this as an upright, and then I'll kind of give you insight on the reversal because it did come out in reverse, okay? So Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups tends to be a maternal figure, but it really doesn't matter gender. This person completely embodies love. They are open to love. They love others. They're a very caring, emotionally available person. You can see that this person, they literally have their heart out and they're holding it out like this for someone to accept. And they're in this position of being open because they have so much love for themselves and for others that they have a surplus. Okay, this is like extra love that they are willing to give out. It's also like 9 of Pentacles energy. If you look at a picture of 9 of Pentacles, there's this person and they're sitting or standing in a garden. And on one side is 6 pentacles and on the other side is 3 pentacles. And the 6 pentacles represents, like, in this instance, because this is a love reading, let's say like the 6 pentacles is like all the love that they have in their heart for themselves and other people. Or let's just say that the 6 pentacles is like love for themselves. The 3 pentacles on the other side is going to represent that love that they can give out, that they are willing to give away and share with other people. This is the same energy that you need to embody, group 2, if you want to receive the blessings of love that you have been looking for. Because I'm kind of get the feeling that either one, this journey that you have been on for quite a while has been a journey of finding love. That could be for some of you, but I'm also getting for the rest of you that you haven't been on a journey of love. You've just been like on a journey focused on yourself, your work, your career, your finances, basically anything but love. And now that you have achieved so much, you're on this great adventure, right? Like, you have been many places, you've met many people, and now you're kind of like, okay, I've done all these things. The next step is, okay, well, I want to share this experience with someone. I want to share what I have achieved with someone. So it's like two different ways of seeing this. But this is ultimately, no matter what you resonate with, group 2, this is the potential of what you can embody. So I would say that don't worry so much about trying to find love. I would worry more about whatever goals that you have outside of love. Put your heart and soul to that. Put your heart and soul into everything that you do, and you will receive the love that you are looking for. And this is telling me like the end of a tough cycle. Maybe you have just been feeling really lonely. Maybe you have tried to find love and connect with other people and it hasn't worked out. But this is telling me like there's going to be a turn of the tables. There's going to be a switch. Because I kind of see it as like you've been going on this one road, and now this is the time to finally take a right turn and go and start on another path, which will lead you to this love that you're looking for. So I hope that this resonates. I really see that you're gonna have abundance and success in your career and your relationships overall. So that's really exciting, group 2. I wish you all the best and good luck. Hello, group 3. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for clicking on this video. I hope you're having a good time, day or night, wherever you are. I hope you're surrounded by loving energies from your friends and family. Whether you're in a relationship or not, this is going to resonate for you. So let's go ahead and get right into it. I'm going to be pulling the cards on camera today. I'm feeling extra magical and connected to spirit and the universe today, so I think it would be really cool to see what cards pop out for you live. So let's go ahead and get into it. First, I'm going to be starting with the Wild Wisdom of the Fairy Oracle. So whoever clicks on group 3, let these messages resonate for group 3. Let's see what's happening in group 3's love life. Platonic, romantic, or self-love. Okay. So this says, follow me, come. This is your invitation into the realm of fairy. I love this card. This card always gives me really good vibes, really good loving energy. Already this really set the tone. So already I'm getting for you, group 3, that you're the type of person who, at least, and whenever you're watching this video, you are surrounded by love. You have a good support system, whether it be your chosen family, blood related, friends, coworkers, like no matter what it is, you are extremely supported and loved. Awesome. I love that for you. Next, I'm going to be pulling from the Affirmators deck. And also, since there's a rainbow on here, happy Pride, group 3. Happy Pride. If you are part of the LGBTQIA community, happy Pride to you. I wish you all the best. If you're coming out, you are so strong and beautiful and amazing, and I wish you all the best with that. And I wish you all the love and happiness. Okay. I don't need that many. Okay, so for group 3, please, can we have a loving affirmation? Can we have an affirmation that represents group 3's love life? What's going on in their love life? Who are they talking to? Okay. Already, all right. We have manifestation. So I'm going to put that right there. Wow, group 3. Okay, I'm getting the vibes that, okay, not only are you supported, but you're also the type of person that whatever you think or speak comes true for you. Like, if you're like, okay, yeah, I want that car or I want that person, you get it, group 3. What do I want to pull next? Let's do the Santa Muerte Tarot deck. I pulled this for the other groups as well. I'm just really feeling this one today. So for For group 3, can we get a couple of cards that represent their love life? What's happening in their love life? What can they expect? Who are they going to be meeting? What are the energies that they are going to be dealing with? Okay, so this is the 7 of Swords. Ooh, okay, so that adds a little twist. I'm going to get into that because I'm already getting a message about that, but we'll get into it. We'll get into it. Okay, are there any other messages from the Santa Muerte Tarot deck for group 3? Any other messages? Yes. Ace of Cups in reverse. I haven't been reading reversals lately, so I'm gonna place it like this just for aesthetic's sake, but we'll get into it. We'll get into it. Next, I am going to be pulling from the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. Need some supportive energy. I highly recommend that deck. Okay, I love dog spirit. Be loyal to what you love. I'm getting the word honesty. Okay, yeah, I'm getting the word honesty, group 3. This is interesting because I feel like because with the manifestation card, like what I was saying, because you're the type to get what you want and have really a lot of control over what happens in your life, which can be a great thing. I kind of feel like you're also perhaps playing with the ego too much. Maybe you've gotten a lot of what you've wanted and you're letting your ego take control, or your ego right in the front seat. You're letting the ego call shotgun way too many times. That's what I'm getting. I'm going to pull from the Moonology Oracle deck. Be bold and make the first move. Ooh, spicy. Oh, I love that. I really love that. I'm getting the vibes like you could potentially, wow, words, potentially either meet someone that you can create a really hot, spicy, passionate, lots of chemistry, lots of connection, or you're in a relationship with someone already and things are shifting to where your connection is gonna be hot, spicy, sexual energy, like the chemistry out of this world. You two really feeling like magnetic toward, like you guys are magnets drawn to each other. That's really, I love that for you. I love to see it. I'm also going to be pulling from the Smith White Tarot Centennial deck. Okay, we got a couple. I'm gonna take them all. Ace of Cups, which is, oh wait, we already got the Ace of Cups. Okay. So when I get 2 of the same card, I'm feeling like that's something that we really need to focus on. We'll get to it. 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups is like spoiled for choice, indecision, having a lot of options and not knowing which one to choose. That could definitely resonate with your love life. Next is 10 of Swords. Okay, I'm gonna put this with the 7 of Swords because I'm seeing a correlation. 9 of Pentacles. I was just talking to group 2 about 9 of Pentacles. Love to see it. And lastly, 9 of Swords. Wow. Okay, you know what, group 3? This is what I'm getting. Starting off with Fairy Oracle. Follow me. Come, this is your invitation to enter the realm of fairy. So disregarding like whether you believe in fairies or not, this underlying meaning for this card is like you're entering a new realm. And you don't have to think of it as like realm as in like a different dimension or anything like that. Realm meaning like you're entering a new state of mind. You're entering into a different way of looking at things, or you're entering into a new chapter where you are feeling more connected to the divine, to spirit, God, Allah, like whatever you believe in. You're stepping into this power of being even more connected to that source. And if you're atheist, what this could mean for you is you're just feeling more connected to yourself, and being more connected to yourself has allowed you to really receive the things that you have wanted. And with this manifestation card, let's read quickly. Okay. If you could have anything you wanted, what could it be? Get specific, get greedy. You are holding a magic wand and you can conjure up anything. Could it be that when you declare your wishes out loud, you're actually casting a spell for your dreams to come true? Okay, yes, I really think that for you, group 3, whoever is watching this, you are the type of person that you know what you want, first of all, and you get what you want. Honestly, I'm the same way, so I honestly, yes, I resonate with that. 9 of Pentacles, I mean, this is like the counterpart to the Empress. This is pre-Empress energy, which tells me like you are already living an abundant life. You already have a lot of abundance, but with this, you know, the Follow Me card is like, you're ready to take it to the next level. Like, you have received a lot of blessings that you have asked for, and you have been extremely successful. And that could be in love too. Like, you might have already been successful in love, but you're just looking to take something to the next level. Okay, this is interesting. So this Ace of Cups came out right up, but this one came out in reverse. What this is telling me, this is an interesting message, okay? So this is how you see yourself. Ace of Cups, ultimate potential for love, the beginning. Like, this could represent a new relationship. Even if you are in a relationship, this could mean like you and your partner have found even more love for each other. You're deepening your connection. Or you could be trying new things in your relationship that are just making the love for each other flourish. Okay, awesome. So this is kind of how you're seeing things, but this is how things actually are. Like, within yourself, Ace of Cups in reversed could mean that you need more self-love. You need to look more into yourself. And that's why I mentioned the ego. I knew that ego kept popping into my head for a reason, because we sometimes confuse loving ourselves with the ego, which stems out of insecurity and kind of overdoing things. Like, you know, when you see someone on social media, and we all know that social media is like a highlight reel. Most people only post like what they want people to see, the highlights of their lives, the best moments, etc. So there's like certain type of people, I'm sure you have come across them as well, who their life seems perfect. They're all like body positivity, I love myself, blah, blah, blah. But underneath, they're really lying to themselves. They're really speaking from the ego, and the ego wants like money, fame, recognition from other people, which can be a good thing, but in this case it's like more negative. Like, you're really seeking validation from other people as opposed to seeking validation from yourself, group 3. Okay, that's some tea. And the reason I'm saying this is because we also have 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords is self-deception. 7 of Swords represents self-deception. 9 of Swords, this means that you're overwhelming yourself, you're overthinking. 10 of Swords is actually a really good card to go along with these two, because 10 of Swords, if we flip this card upside down, all the swords would fall out, and this person, I mean, they're probably dead. But let's just say, hypothetically, all the swords would fall out and they'd be completely fine and they can move on with their life. That's what the 10 of Swords represents. 10 of Swords, the 10s in Tarot also represents an end of a cycle. So I am seeing that now you're realizing like, and do I actually fully accept and love myself, or am I relying too much on other people's validation and love to fill that hole within myself? So this is telling me that yes, there might be some like self-deception, lying to yourself about how you see yourself. But the good thing is, 10 of Swords, you're stepping away from that. You're closing that chapter. You're moving towards something new. Really awesome. Be loyal to what you love. So this is an interesting message. I'm not quite reading this as what it says on here. Dog Spirit, I'm more reading this as you need to be completely honest to yourself, even if that means that you are realizing that you don't love yourself 100%. I'm kind of seeing this as like, be loyal to you. That's how I'm reading this card. Be loyal to yourself. Respect yourself and love yourself enough to be honest. And that's a really hard thing to do, group 3, is to sit in that uncomfortability uncomfortability, that's the word, uncomfortability of looking deep within yourself and realizing, actually, you know what, I don't have all my shit together. Because on the surface, group 3, it's looking like you do, but when it comes to self-love specifically, I'm kind of seeing there are some holes here and there. Last message that I'm getting, group 3, which is, you know, if you came here obviously to know more about romantic love, new relationships, I'm seeing a new relationship, but I'm kind of reading this Ace of Cups more as you're starting a new relationship with yourself, being more honest with yourself. Great. But when it comes to someone else or someone else's, you know, multiple people that you're interested in, you're spoiled for choice, which is like, I mean, great for you, group 3. You're spoiled for choice. You have all these options. You don't know what to choose, which could be overwhelming you. 9 of Swords. So let's say like you're talking to multiple people and you just don't know who you really want to put that energy and time into. What I'm going to say is whoever pops into your mind the first thing when you wake up in the morning, that's the person or the persons, depending on, you know, if you're open or whatnot. That's the direction that you should go towards. And be bold and make the first move. So whoever you decide to put more energy into, I see that as being successful as long as you put yourself out there and be open and honest and vulnerable. Because I feel like group 3, you're also the type to, you get what you want, you attract a lot of people, but you're not very good at being vulnerable, and that might lead to kind of these surface level relationships where you haven't been able to really have a long-term committed relationship because all of these other ones haven't lasted because you're not able to take it to the next level and go deeper and open up to that person. Completely understandable. But yeah, I'm seeing a lot of growth for you. Being more honest with yourself is definitely the #1 message for you, group 3. So I hope this resonates. I wish you all the best of luck and so much love, and see you next time.